If you would have told me 10 years ago that I'd be playing lacrosse at St. Leo at the age of 29, that's just a ridiculous story. If you would have told me that 10 years before I joined the Marine Corps that you would be a Marine and you would deploy to Afghanistan, you would do your time in service, and you'd be part of something bigger than yourself, I wouldn't have believed that either. I was a combat photographer in the Marine Corps, and my friend's parents were also photographers in the military. I got that idea in my head because I wanted to get out with a trait. I wanted to have a skill, so I went with that. As combat camera Marines, we get attached to different units. We were attached to 3rd Battalion, 4th Marines, and then each of us was given a company. So we cover all communications for that company. We were sent to the Kandahar region of Afghanistan. I was attached to Lima Company. Upon being attached to Lance Corporal Bailey's platoon, I was then further attached to his squad and basically spent the day with Bailey doing security, just doing different things. We decided to take a specific compound that was gave us a tactical advantage, and it turned out to be that there was an ID inside the building. Lance Corporal Bailey and Lance Corporal Ashworth climbed on top of a building, and I did my job. I took photos, and then I was getting ready to get up there with the fire team I had been attached to, and Lance Corporal Bailey knelt on an ID. Lance Corporal Bailey was he was left as a triple amputee, no legs, and missing an arm or a hand. Within a second, it just seemed to like time stopped, and I went to Lance Corporal Bailey to try and tend to his wounds the best that I could. Other platoon members were there, other Marines were on site with him. We tourniqueted his wounds, and the corpsman started working on him. We put him on the helicopter, and that was the last I saw of Lance Corporal Bailey. When we put him on the helicopter, we didn't know if he was going to make it. So.
Chris came to visit campus with his wife. Came and spent the day hanging out at a practice, sort of seeing the level of play, seeing how we operate. It is a two-way street. We certainly needed to have interest in Chris, and Chris needed to have interest to do something that's pretty hard.
It's a lifelong dream of mine to play college lacrosse, and it's a dream that I screwed up so many times. I chose St. Leo because my family has graduated from here. I knew my brother was here, and Coach Jorgensen was willing to take a chance with a player that he's never seen play before, and all he had to go off of was an email that I sent him while I was in Afghanistan.
Wounded Warrior has a unique relationship with the sport of lacrosse, and really the two have an affinity for one another. So annually there is a combination high school and college tournament held out in various venues out on the east coast of Florida.
The first thought when I heard we were being a part of the Wounded Warrior Games, it's weird how things come together. And I looked at it as an opportunity to tell a story of hope, and it just turns out to be my story.
So about a month ago, Chris Burke came to me with an idea about hoping to bring in a special guest coach for the game. Lance Corporal Bailey, who served with Chris Burke and was injured with Chris in Afghanistan, was somebody that Chris had stayed in touch with, and Chris wanted to bring him in to meet the guys, be a guest coach, be able to spend some time with our players, and provide a little bit of a reunion since Chris and Lance Corporal Bailey have not seen each other since Afghanistan. I probably let him get about 4 words into the question before I was yelling yes across the desk at him. We're very excited to have him meet the guys and be part of the trip and be part of this game.
Everything that I've done in my life, whether it was bad or good, led me to where I'm at right now. And I would have never seen myself in this situation, ever. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. And the fact that a lot of it goes back to that one day where I met Lance Corporal Bailey, knew him for 12 hours, and the fact that just the thought of him motivates me to do something better with my life. And now you tell me that I'm going to be playing college lacrosse in a game that is dedicated to all of our injured or fallen, all of my injured or fallen brothers and sisters. I mean, that's picture perfect, so.
What's up, man?
What is up, man? Long time no see, right?
I know.
How you like that Florida weather?
Oh, it's nice.